without falling. And she ran those, had to wear those corrective shoes, you know, that little kids hate. Finally, one day the doctor said, throw those shoes away, let her go barefooted, and wear tennis shoes and sandals. Well, she took those old ugly corrective shoes off, we threw them away, and she started running. She never did stop, did she, sweetheart? But she was very serious. Everything she did, she always wanted to excel. She was student body president at Easley. She was #1 on the tennis team. She was an honors graduate. And the first cadet battalion commander of the school's Naval Junior ROTC program. Helicopter training is done. The Kiowa was her aircraft of choice, and Camp Stanton, Korea was her first duty station. At that time, she actually went there in January 2000, and you know, we were just all sitting around thinking that the DMZ would be the most serious, most dangerous place she would ever go. And little did we know. She stayed in Korea for 2 years, came back, went to the captain's career course, was sent to Fort Bragg as a member of the 82nd Airborne in an Air Cavalry unit. And shortly after she got to Fort Bragg, she was sent to Afghanistan, and you know, which just killed us. She wrote an email to me after I had sent her one of these things about, you know, how we worry about our children and all that stuff. All you parents know that. But Dale and I will always treasure her response, and I'll read part of it to you. If there's anything I can say to ease your mind, if anything ever happens to me, you can be certain that I'm doing the things I love. I'm living my dreams for sure. I wouldn't trade this life for anything. So worry if you must, but you can be sure that your only child is living a full, exciting life and is happy. How much more do you want for your child? Evening of January 1st, 2004, Kimberly wrote an email to her fiance who was in Baghdad at the time. And she told him that she was real excited because the next day they would be going on their most serious, most important mission to date. And this was Operation Market Sweep. They were doing a roundup in Fallujah of all the black market weapons. They were over their last pass over Fallujah. The operation was winding down the last pass. A sniper came up on the top of a building and fired a shoulder-fired heat-seeking missile and hit the aircraft. Hit at just the point where it severed the tail boom from the fuselage. And of course, at that time, the helicopter went into a wild spin and it came down on Kimberly's side. She was killed instantly. Saddam hated the Kurds. He would do anything, any way possible to kill them, particularly the males. We've had mothers tell us with tears streaming down their faces, you know, Saddam's men came in the middle of the night and took my children out of their beds and buried them alive. There was no way to rescue them. I think, all things considered, maybe it was the right thing. You know, definitely the world is a safer place now because Saddam is gone. Several countries, the United States is one, and several other countries have now officially recognized that Saddam was guilty of genocide and genocide. Portion of a youth sermon that her son had given at a church when he was 16 years old. This was 3 years before he was killed in Iraq. He said, "With peace there is no conflict, no anger, no envy, no doubt, no fear, no hatred. There is only love."